All right. This is a rather, I don't know, random video that I just want to create and share with you guys. Um, Most of you know that what I do. Okay. If I were to say it in a line, I'm a online service provider who gives people advice on personal brand. To simplify it, because people get confused, I tell them resume rebrand, job hunt strategy, getting a better job, earning more money per hour, which should be your goal as a personal brand or any individual. You must earn more money per hour, or every year you should earn a little bit more to fight off the inflation, the decline in your purchasing power. Okay, it's all about making money. End of the day. Okay, so I've been doing this for a couple of years now. Uh, but I mean, the last few months, there are always ups and downs, ups and downs. So when the market is good, many people get jobs and everyone's happy. But when the market changes or the market starts going down on a dip, that is where many people lose their jobs, which you're, very aware. And now it's started to move towards that direction, and it's becoming stronger. Lately, we know what has happened in the US ever since Donald Trump took over. It's America first. So people have been losing jobs there. The IT boom that was there, the so-called artificial intelligence is going to revolutionize the world, and they overhyped it so much, especially the investors and the media, asking for 500 billion. Billion became like a joke. It is not like just a billion, 200 billion, 500 billion, all the billion. They were playing a nice game of getting the money in, but it's not practical, because end of the day, you take that kind of money, there should be returns, right? Not every company is going to be a Google or Amazon. Or so when investors realize, okay, you sold me a whole hype of bullshit, then there's accountability, and with that, many people start losing their jobs because the company is now losing funds, or overspent, or nobody's buying into their hype. So when US starts terminating people or closing down companies, the service providers who are mainly in countries like India, predominantly in India, they will start losing their jobs. Okay. And places like Dubai, which is my target market, or especially Indians, NRIs, they're very hardworking. They offer the same services that someone in the West would offer, but they obviously ask for a cheaper price tag because of the currency conversion. Not that they have a cheap mentality or anything, but they know that in India they would get, let's say, one x. When they go to the Middle East, they get 10x tax free. Then obviously, if they go maybe abroad, maybe it's much more than that. And there is a big demand. There's always a demand for people who give value for money, people who, like, you take 10,000 and you can give them 100,000 or million worth of revenue in return. But what happens is, running a business is easy, starting a business is easy, maintaining it is hard, survival is hard. And when things get tough, the first thing that they do is cut down costs. And when you have to cut down costs, obviously salaries is always a fixed cost. So then they start, going back to a skeleton bootstrap kind of company setup, where they say, do I really need 10 engineers? Can I make it? Sorry. Can I bring it down to one or two instead of 10 engineers? And AI has also accelerated this process, whereby instead of having 10 people do the jobs, they create customized AI with, I don't know, all these terminologies, but chatbot, or they customize the AI to what um, their organization needs. So instead of 10 people, now they have two people. Okay. And all this is like a domino effect. Because remember, when if 10 people were there and now the 10 people have lost their jobs, those 10 people with their salaries, they used to go for movies, they used to go to restaurants, they used to go for shopping, they used to go for buying things. So now they'll not go for movies. Then the movies revenue becomes less. They will not go to restaurants. Restaurant business will become less. They will not go buy clothes. Then the retail outlet sales become less. So it has a domino effect everywhere. And when these people earn less money, then they will spend less money. So everyone spends less, 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 less. And then obviously, very sadly, you have the banks that give these credit instruments, like credit cards, loans. They give it very cheap, very easily, very. I mean, they are the salespeople in the banks have to achieve their targets, right? So they will somehow, with the loopholes, or they will give bullshit. Sometimes even the organization themselves is involved, where they lax the rules so much that anyone can be given a credit card, anybody. And what do these people do? Once they get a credit card, they think, oh, cash, oh, wow, just spend impulsively. Because remember, it takes is a click. That's why if you put in your credit card details on Apple Pay, which you should not, or Google Pay or whatever, they make it very easy. Just one click. Sometimes on my phone, it's just double click with the face. The payment is approved. So they make it very easy for money to go. What you don't realize is yes, the money is going, but you have to pay it back. And that also you have to pay back with interest. And I'll tell you, when you take out money physically, you can at least look at it and check in your wallet how much cash is there. But with the credit card, you don't even, it's a psychological thing. You don't even realize money is going. So you'll take a card and you'll go shopping and you'll spend and you'll buy 5 items and you don't know how much you've spent on the card because you can only see a plastic. You just boop, finished. The sale is done. But when you physically take out the cash, you're like, oh, okay, I have a little less cash here. Oh, sheesh. In my bank, I have so much of, you think. So because people have spent money on their credit cards now, they have to pay back. First is the interest. And the banks want you to pay the minimum so they can make money out of you every month after month after month. And they'll keep slapping you with the interest. They say only 2% or 5%. I'll tell you, calculate 5% every single month. You'll be shocked how big the amount is. Like for me, when I took 10,000, for example, I didn't know this. Like for example, a 1,000 bucks in especially in Dubai. I don't know about other countries, but Dubai, if you take 1,000, for that 1,000, you'll have to pay 4,800 dirhams only as interest. And the longer it goes, the higher it becomes. So in the end, you're literally maybe paying 2 or 3 times the amount that you took. Not worth it. So with all these problems that are happening, people taking credit cards, loans, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, plus their jobs. Now they're losing their jobs, or before they agreed on a package of 10,000. Now they say market conditions are bad. You'll either have to take a salary cut and bring it down to 6, or we accept your resignation. And people, they're like, okay, your ego gets hurt, and you'll be like, hell with you. I'll try to get a better job. You want to say that, but then when you put your resume in different places and get no response, you're like scared. So you stay in that same job with a lesser salary. And then obviously, because you have been spending money to live a new standard, a bigger house, bigger car, your children go to a better education because you want the best for them. But now you suddenly lost your income, but you have to maintain that house. You have to maintain those cars because you sell them, you'll get nothing. You can't take out your children from school. How will you manage that? And then you have, insurance and all other expenses. You have your father, mother to take care of. You have your own lifestyle to maintain. Because if you bring it down, it look bad, no? You have to maintain, especially in places like Dubai and all that. You have to maintain an image. You have to maintain. You wear a suit, you have to wear a suit. You drive an expensive car, you come If every day you've been coming to office in a Lexus and now you come down with a Toyota, people will look at you and laugh. So you have to maintain an image, right? And then your children and your spouse, they're used to a certain standard. So, and then when you lose your job and you're applying, you'll only start applying when you lose your job. And if the market is going down and you start applying for jobs, and everyone's saying, sorry, we don't have a job. Sorry, you know, uh, we're looking for a specific skill set. There are people who will even undercut you and take a lesser salary. Then how do you compete with them? You are getting, for example, 10,000. Are you ready to accept 6,000? That also with years of experience. Then what do you do? And then all those people who have gone to Dubai who had a good job and then they decided to take the ambitious step of starting their own business because they made business easy, getting visas easy for cash. You can set up a business in less than 15 to 20 minutes. It's registered in, imagine, 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes, yes, a few hours. They make it so easy for you to start a business. So you're tempted. I'll start a business. I'll be my own boss. I'll make good money. Why should I mint money for others? My own boss. But then starting a business is easy. Running a business is hard. Like, how do you convince someone who has been having a relationship with a vendor for 10 years, 15 years? It's like you telling him, okay, you have a 10, 15 years of experience with him. Stop that. Try it with me. And the guy will be like, why should I? I'm happy with him. He gives me on time. Good payment scheme, good pricing. What do you offer? Also, I'll give better service. He say, what better service? Okay, sir. I'll give you better credit facility. No, but your price is still high. Okay, I'll cut down on the price. So you cut down on the price. You cut down on, instead of giving me a payment within after 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. You pay me payment after 6 months. Okay. Oh, very good. Quality, I want the best. You squeeze him out for every last drop. Now you're undercutting the market. And then just imagine he's supposed to pay you after 3 months or 6 months. And after 6 months, he says, cash is tight. I don't put the check in or it'll bounce. Give it a few more months, then put in. Because if you put in and it bounces, then you and I will be in bad books. I'll never give you business again. And, if you take it legally, you'll end up losing more money. So just be patient, few more months. So now you're delayed in getting your cash and you have your expenses. All your plans go down the drain. And then if you had a bad debt where you paid someone, you supplied someone material or gave them business, gave them service, and now their company shut down or they are not going to pay you, and they say, let's go to court. I don't care. You have time for all this. So all this nonsense goes on. And remember, the market conditions are always unpredictable, and especially something like crypto and AI and all these fancy stuff, which is pure speculation, pure unpredictable speculation. There will be casualties. And who suffers? The people who are not the owners. It is people like you and me. So when the market is good, everyone's enjoying big salaries, big jobs. Everyone's believe big goals, positive, happy. They plan out, okay, 10 years, I'll save this much, 20 years, this, 30 years, this. So they take loans, they start building their house, they start, car, property, everything. Big goals. They go for good holidays. They put their children in the best education because they know I have the money to provide all this. They never think one day I'll lose all this. How will I maintain all this expense? And then when the market goes bad, oh shit, I've lost money. Now what will I do? Now where will I get a job? Where will I get the same big salary that I was getting that time? That time the market was booming. There was demand. Now there's no demand. And I was used to getting $10,000. How will I survive with five? And then you don't have a choice. Then people come to me and, oh, Loy, please help me. I need a job. Okay, this is my charge. Oh, Loy, I'm going through a tough time. Yeah, I'm without a job for 1 year, 2 years. Yeah, when times are good, you made money. When times are bad, now, why should I suffer for you, boss? You enjoyed, no? 5, 10 years. You should have saved money. It's not that they don't have money. They have money. They just choose to, they want a free lunch. It's like, I enjoyed my life, had fun, but now during my tough times, I want you to suffer so that I can still continue having fun. No, fuck you. It doesn't work that way. During your good times, you had a good time. Now, during your bad times, you pay. Even I'm running a business, even I have expense. There are so many people sending me requests about their jobs, insecurities, fears, and all. I go through the same that you're going through. I go through the same thing. So, like they say, no, if in Hindi there is a term, they say, Goda horse, घास से दोस्ती करेगा. If the horse makes friends with the grass, आएगा क्या? Means what will he eat? If he makes friends with grass and says, no, I'll not eat you, how will he survive? I offer a service for a particular price, and that's it. Just as you are not ready to negotiate for your salary, you have your expenses, I also have. I get many people like this coming. I feel sorry for you. That's all I can feel. But I'm not going to take food out of my child's mouth and my wife, and I'm not going to suffer for you. You had a good time. Now, during bad times, you pay. That's it. All I want to tell you through this video is be prepared. The market is going into a dangerous red territory. Lots of people losing their jobs. And they will never mention this on social media because it's a shame. Only when they can brag and show off, they talk about it. Oh, brand new car, brand new house. Oh, my dream, this, my tough times. They know people will laugh, so they don't. But for me, I get in touch with people like this, get in touch with me, and I know what's happening. So just get ready for tough times. This year is going to be pretty challenging. I'm not saying everyone's going through a tough time. Maybe you are making a lot of money. Good for you. But I know because only when people are in need, they come to me. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Yalla.